life, look at how I thrive. Stronger than I ever knew I could be. Every drop of sweat is a gift to me. Shake low, jump high, feel the freedom grow. Heart strong, mind clear, let the old things go. This joy, this fire burning in my soul. I'm on a mission and I'm ready to roll. Move for me, don't you stop. Dance it out, take it to the top. Every beat, every move, I'm setting me free. Yeah, this power's rising inside of me. Move for me, feel that spark. I'm getting brighter even in the dark. This is my time, my shine, my victory. I'm doing something strong, I'm doing this for me. Step back, breathe deep, I'm alive, I'm strong. Kumbia in my heart and I'm right where I belong. Thank you body, thank you soul, look how far I've come. I'm proud, I'm unstoppable, and I'm not done.
Hello. Guess I should add myself to the stage. Well, hello there, Lynn. Nice to see you. Lynn, we're gonna have to talk about you and dinner. Because, oh, that's funny. Because every time you're at this time, you're always getting ready to go to dinner. I want to go to dinner. I don't want to cook. Oh my gosh. You know what? I didn't turn my oven on. Oh my gosh. I swear, I told myself I was going to turn my oven on before I sat down. I'm going to have to get up and do that. Yay! Hey, Jennifer, nice to see you. I'm so glad you made a live stream. And thank you, Lynn. My hair it's all over the place. It needs a bath. I need a bath. My hair needs a bath. And it's 5 o'clock where you are, so you're in Central Time, so just an hour behind. And hey, Jenny Inspire, nice to see you. And you know what? Hold on one second. I'm going to turn the camera off for just a second. I'm going to run. I think I can do this. I will keep talking. Oh, I don't want to stop. There you go. That was quick. See, it didn't take very long. Oh, so did it mute me as well? I removed myself from the stage, but I didn't turn my mic off. And so I just kept talking, assuming everybody could hear me. And you know what? I bought myself a little light down here that I'm hoping, I think my video quality is a little better today. I did switch over to an iMac. Not an iMac. Man, I'm in like another century gone by. I bought myself a MacBook Air because Apple was doing the 12-month interest-free. So I decided to invest in a computer because I have not bought myself a computer in 14 years. And I haven't used my computer in probably 3 or 4 years because an update killed it, because that's what Apple likes to do. But I was really out of space on my iPad. Um, and I just wasn't like, I was just running out of space. So I just bought a small MacBook Air. And also, there's some things that I can do with StreamYard that I can do better with using a computer than I can on a tablet. And hello, Cookie. Nice to see you. Oh, look, we already got 16 people here. So fabulous, fabulous. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. It has been a very busy week, and I am very much in numbers land. I've been spreadsheeting all day, and my brain is very spreadsheety. And I have actually been trying to. I need to make a point on when I'm doing a live stream to just clock out an hour early, but I got some stuff with really big deadlines before I go on vacation that have to get filed with our local city. We have a city, what do we call it? A city county. So where my company is located, it's the city is the entire county. So we file our business taxes with them. And so I'm trying to do like the local, I do local taxes, but our CPA does our federal and state. So if you people didn't know, when you have a business, taxes don't just stop at federal level and they don't stop at state level. Sometimes it goes down to county and city and non-city, like and locale. So there are all kinds of things involved with business taxes. It's crazy. Yeah. So yeah, Jenny, so you said those supposed things are supposed to be great as long as you're hooked up to the Ethernet or hard connection, it should be good. The space is a pickle too. Yeah. I mean, I love my iPad, and honestly, when I switched back 2 weeks ago to using the MacBook Air, I was getting frustrated because some of the stuff on the iPad is much easier to do. I kept like trying to touch the screen and do things that way. Uh, but the challenge was is there are some things that just don't work when you're on an iPad, and one is with StreamYard, like sharing my desktop. And there's some things that I really want to do. I want to do some screen record stuff while I'm recording myself, and I just couldn't do it with the iPad. So but I really wanted, I took advantage of that, like no interest. Like they split the payment up over 12 months and with no zero interest. And then they gave me like $50 Apple Cash, which is great. Well, hey, Britt, nice to see you. I really enjoyed your interview last week. It was really great to see you on with Mariella. And hello, Candace. Nice to see you, always with the money saving tips. And Jenny says, who isn't excited for tax season? Well, I'm never excited for tax season. Luckily, when I get past February, I'm done. Everything else that has to be done gets passed off to the CPA. So because all the stuff that I do are payroll or local taxes, and that all has to be cleared up by February. And I've even done my personal taxes already. I just do TurboTax. And with my YouTube thing, I had all my expenses ready and put all that in because my first year I don't have any revenue, but I'll have revenue next year. And again, like I just file under my personal. I don't claim it as. I just claim it as filing as a sole proprietorship until like I'm making. I think my threshold's going to be about $50,000 a year. When I'm making $50,000 a year, then I'll consider making a company name, and that's only for taxation purposes. Anything that I'm doing on YouTube has really no liability, um, because I'm not giving advice on anything for anybody. I'm not giving advice for anything that someone's going to do that's going to harm themselves. So that's really what businesses do. Um, you mean you'd know? No, Grace, I don't trust any other accountant most of the time. A lot of them are hacks. Especially someone who comes right out of college as an accountant and then go works for a CPA firm and only does tax or audit and never actually does somebody's books. I definitely don't trust them. Let's see. Okay, I've gotten lost in the comments here. Hold on, let me get uh okay, so Jenny, Candace, Mariella. Hey, Mariella, you are not late. You didn't miss anything other than me accidentally muting myself when I got up to turn on my oven. And Mariella is using her membership privileges and showing off the kitty emojis. I really wish that they would show up on StreamYard, but they do not. And hello, Grace. Nice to see you. I love your little new avatar. That is so great. Did you do that with Chat GPT? Hey, Patty. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. Everybody's just saying hi. And Dose to Dose, you're way more tech savvy than I am. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to edit videos, and keeps pushing a subscription. Honestly, I couldn't get through CapCut, and I actually have a degree in digital media. So I learned to professionally edit. That was actually one of my dreams, was to be uh, a film editor, and then I got a degree and started working in the film industry. And I said, "F this." After 4 years, these people are crazy, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not dealing with this BS. And I hightailed it back to accounting. Now I use, if you go to my website, amylosesit.com, I have on there down at the bottom, I have the software that I like to use. It's called VN, or vlognow.me. And there's a free version that is really good, and it's a super simple editor. It's very much like iMovie, but with a lot more options. And I actually do pay for the um, premium version. I think it's like $12 a month. I don't remember. I thought it was worth paying for because then I could export my files out and save them for future if I needed to ever go back and open up a project and re-edit a video that was like already, like the edit file, not talking about like the finished product. You can always export the finished product, but this was, I ran out of space on my iPad and I needed to pull some of my projects off. So I was able to like back them up, do like a share feature, and then save them on a hard drive. So if I ever want to import them back in and like re-edit and edit, I can do that. Don't know if I'm ever going to do that, but it has a lot more extra titles and things and that you can use when you're using the paid version of it. But I love it. It's so, like, just check out my website, amylosesit.com, and it's on the Amazon link page with like all the things I love. So if anybody's like ever looking for like the fiber one bars I'm talking about, the calcium, the magnesium citrate, not the calcium, magnesium citrate, the calm powder that I use for constipation, and the travel packs, I linked those too. I linked like my tripod, my external hard drive, and some other camera. There was another piece of camera gear that I linked. Uh, oh, the wireless microphones that I use for filming. I linked these because I know a couple people have bought them. So this is what mine look like. This hooks right into my iPhone, and then I've got two little microphones here that charge in this case. And this has a USB-C and just charges. And it's on 3 out of 4 batteries, and I haven't charged it in well over a month. And I make a couple videos every week. But yeah, so just give that a look if you are looking for anything. And hey, Mary Ella. So, okay, so arm thing. When we get into the weigh-in and I show you my steps for the week, you're gonna see drastic. Like Thursday, I was in pain, but Friday, I thought I was gonna die. I was pretty much like crying on the bathroom floor. I couldn't move my left arm at all. Honestly, this is my left arm. I could not move it at all. I had to kind of hold it like this, and I couldn't lay down, so I sat up in my chair for 3 nights straight. I pinched a nerve in my neck, and they just set my whole arm on fire, and it caused like arm drop because I pinched it so bad that I lost use of it. But it's feeling so much better. It's not 100%. But Sheldon's not doing so great. He's laying behind the computer today, and he's not really moved much at all today. Hasn't really been eating. He's just even lost more weight, which I didn't think is possible. Um, so yeah, poor little guy. I'm really concerned that he's not going to be around by the end of next week because he's just showing. I've had too many animals, and I just know the signs that, and there's just nothing they can do for him. So it doesn't matter what medicine that they can give him, and nothing is going to solve his problem. So, dosey dose, Apple only. I'm assuming you're asking about VN or vlognow.me. No, it is for tablet, for phone, for PC, for Mac. So it can be used on all of those platforms. However, like if you start it on, like if you start a file that you're editing on your Mac, you I think you can transfer it over to your laptop, but it doesn't like come back and forth. So like I think you get to transfer it once. Uh, but like if you were going from uh, tablet to tablet, like if you had one iPad and then you picked up your second iPad and you went back and forth, that would be fine. But you're not going to be able to like go between using it on your tablet and your laptop because it's a different file format. Well, hello there, Paul Amadeus Lane. Nice to see you. Look at Grace uh, right below you there, Paul. So us triplets are all on our GLP-1 journey. So just a reminder for those of you joining me today, next Thursday will be no, what is today? Oh my gosh, people. Today's the 12th. And actually, my 1 year anniversary for my GLP-1 shot is the 15th, which is Sunday, and Paul's is the 14th, which is Saturday. And I don't remember when Grace's day is, but it's like it's either 14th or 15th. So it is right around that time. And so yeah, so we've all lost. I know Paul, obviously being male, being 6'7", you're losing weight much faster than we are, but Grace and I are like neck and neck. And so, but we're catching up to you. I think you said how much weight, I'm embarrassed to say I watched your video for your weight loss. And I watched the video and I didn't keep it in my brain how much weight you've actually lost. So you need to tell me in the comments. So, oh, Grace is February 25th. And yes, there's 33 people 33 people watching. So make sure you hit that like button. You can just close the chat if you're watching it on a mobile device, and then just hit like button and go right back, and you won't miss a thing in the chat. And thank you everybody so much for the Sheldon well wishes. He is like the sweetest cat. Okay, look, he is hell on wheels uh, when he's being rambunctious and just trying to get attention. But he is the sweetest little boy, and I'm so sad for him because he's only 7, and it's just way too young to have something so like dramatic. So for any of those of you who were not on last live stream, 2 weeks ago he was diagnosed with like a massive tumor in his chest that's sitting on top of his heart and his lungs, and it's growing very rapidly. So there's just nothing that they can do for it. They can't operate or anything like that. Oh, 70 pounds. Okay, so yeah, you're going to be a little more than 10 up from us, which is to be expected. Most men lose weight faster, and you've taller, got much more body mass. So definitely seems to reason that you would lose weight quicker. And thank you, Dose to Dose, for using #4cats to share your YouTube channel, because this is a connect and grow community. So if anybody who has a YouTube channel, please feel free to share their channel in the chat by hitting #4cats. Now, I do have the live stream chat on for the replay, but it does take 24 hours after the live stream has posted in order for that to show up. So do not despair. If you missed the first go round of the live stream, then just wait 24 hours and the live stream chat will pop up for you. So if you want to see what everybody is saying while we're chatting, I do have it on here on screen for you, so most everybody can see that. Yeah, so you just have to wait a little bit. I'm not sure why it takes so long to process. Oh, thank you, Mariella. So I will miss my birthday. I hate changing the day of my live stream since I have done it on the same day and same time ever since I started it. So next Thursday will be the day after my birthday, but thank you. So how old am I turning? 52. That's right, because I'm even on an even, no, yes, it's an even year, and I'm even age on an even year. And there we go. So Paul, so make sure you check out Paul's channel. I really, really love his content, stepping up for all the men out there on a GLP-1 journey. And I love the little emojis. That's really cute. Oh, hold on. I missed something. Oh, Dose to Dose says some of us are coming up on 1 year. My 1 year anniversary, February 22nd. Down 95 pounds. Holy bejesus. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Because I just last weigh in, what was I? 140, no, 140 in my dreams. 249, and that was like 56 pounds down, I think. So, or 55 pounds, it was 55 pounds down. So crazy, crazy, crazy. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And thank you, Bernadette. I really appreciate it. And but yeah, congratulations, Dose to Dose. That is amazing. And then remember, if you're interested in cruise content at any time, especially learning how to save casino deals, because I am a saver at heart, check out my If You See Gaming K channel. Honestly, people, I am 90 watch hours from 4,000 watch hours on that channel. I'm still a bit behind on subs. I got about 180 subs left to go. Is that right? I'm just a little over 800. So I've got about 180 subs to go to get 1,000. But I am only 80 watch hours away from having my watch hours. Oh, thank you, Grace. 52 years young. Thank you so much for saying you're very happy that I was born. Me too. Yeah, congratulations, congratulations, everybody. And hey, Reddy, nice to see you. Yeah, so I'm glad to know that you have a website with your Amazon links. In the back of my mind, I want to start a YouTube channel, but I'm horribly introverted. Um, I would say I don't know. I am an introvert where meaning like I don't actually really like to go out and do stuff a lot. And it took me a long time to be able to talk to the camera. Uh, I'd say 3 to 4 months of practicing before I even did my first videos, and they were awful. But I'm glad I did it. It took a really, really long time to be able to talk to the camera without having a script in front of me, and sometimes I still can't do it. Uh, but when I get up on my soapbox, I'm really good at that. So if most of you probably saw my latest video where I was up on my soapbox, that's pretty easy for me to do when I'm just rambling. So Patty said, I've slowed my weight loss. I'm down 80 pounds in 10 months. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. But now only half to 1 pound per week. Well, that's still a pretty good weight loss because I am exactly at 1 pound. I think 1 pound per week. And I've never cracked it where my average has been more than that. I've been less, but never more. Oh, hey, hello, butterfly. Nice to see you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. And yes, 80 pounds happiness to Patty there. Look at all those cute emojis. Those are really great. Hold on, let me see if I can get down to the bottom. Yeah, well, Patty, it all adds up. That's amazing. So since we're about 25 minutes in, I've actually gone way past my 10 minutes before I get into the media assets and show you my weigh-in because it was an amazing weigh-in. I don't hold out much hope, people, for this coming weigh-in, which is in 2 days, because I have swelled up. I was really, really good on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And then all of a sudden I just swelled up and I can't get it down. But I am like in the last week of my pill pack for my hormones. So, sometimes that has something to do with it. But I'm not going to panic. I'm not going to panic because I have a goal of being exactly 60 pounds down for my cruise. And my cruise leaves on February 21st, which is 3 Saturdays from now. I got 3 more weigh-ins and I need to be 40. I need to be at 244. So I need to do this. Thank you, Lynn, for the happy birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. Um, Yeah, I do love Grace's new pick. That is really, really great. Okay. And Dose to Dose says, thank you all this year has been like living a dream, hasn't it? Like taking this medication and it's actually working and you're actually losing weight week over week over week over week. And like it's crazy. And for me, I've taken like 3 vacations where I've stopped dieting and just ate what I want and did what I wanted. And I came back and still lost weight. I don't know. It's just crazy. Well, thank you so much, Jenny. I'm trying to smash those goals. Thanks, Britt. I am trying. Okay, so let me take off the comments just for a minute and grab my media assets out. Um, okay, so let's start with uh, you know what? I always start with my stats. There we go. So for if there are any new viewers out there of this live stream, my name is Amy and I'm on a journey to lose 180 pounds. I started January 1st, 2025 at 304 pounds, which was absolute insanity for my little 5 foot frame. And if anybody who remembers and are watching my weight loss videos that I'm posting, the secret ones, and you see how short I am compared to the door. I've been watching them and I'm like going, oh my God, I'm so short. Um, but I'm single, divorced, how long now? At least 7, 8 years now. I don't know. I don't keep track. I don't care anymore. I'm glad to be divorced. Got a bunches of cats. They're all fed, but Marcia, if we're lucky, she will fall asleep and fall right off the armchair. So, I'll scoot over a little so we can see her fall. Does that all the time. She never gets hurt. Got a little bit of Hashimoto's disease, which leads to my inflammation and swelling sometimes. I have severe sleep apnea and I use a CPAP. I'm taking 10 milligrams of Zepbound, and I usually do my shot in my stomach, and I just swap sides back and forth. Never tried any other area, and it's been working fine for me. And I am sticking with name brand at least through February because I wanted to make sure I got good coverage for my cruise. And I've got one bottle left of my compounded that I bought because I bought 3 months of it all at one time. So I'll have to see if I end up using that last bottle. Now, my ultimate goal is to be around 124 pounds. I can't guarantee that will be the weight that I choose to be at when I get down. I'm figuring like once I get down to 140 pounds, that's going to be decision time on whether I feel like I need to continue to lose weight or not. I have, let me see if I have my photo from 145 pounds. Yeah, so this on the right here at 18 years old, that for me is 145 pounds, which I don't feel that I look like I'm carrying that much weight, but I know for sure that's how much I weighed when I got married because that is from my honeymoon. So when I get to that weight, I'm definitely gonna stop and have a think about it. And then I'm going to do something with my wedding dress because at that point I should fit into my wedding dress again. And it's been sitting in a closet for 33 years. Uh, so we'll see what I get up to with it. I may do some kind of wacky photo shoot, and then I don't think I can burn it. But maybe I'll donate it to like I don't know if somebody would want to use it as a fabric project, but it's in pretty much perfect condition, but it is very dated to the early 90s. So maybe it's come back in style enough. So let me show you something else. So this is also someone who needs a GLP-1 medication. This is Kevin. Kevin is a little chonky. Uh, actually, uh, very much chunky. And so, Gray, you're sure asking me, can you move your live view to the right so we can see the left picture? Oh, okay, Grace. I'll show you that in a second. Um, Yeah, so this is Kevin, and Kevin's probably about 22 pounds, and he's very annoyed because I have to pick him up twice a day to give him medication. And I am anxiously awaiting this cat to get GLP-1 medications. When they come out for cats, I will be the first one standing in line at the pharmacy because I know for sure that this cat has the disease of obesity and he needs medication. Okay, Grace. So here's the other side. This is me from 17 years old. A friend of mine wanted to show off do a photography portfolio. My mom worked at a place where they did like photo development in a camera shop. And she was the person that developed the photo and color graded them. And so one of her coworkers wanted to build his portfolio. So uh, uh, he had me taking photos, and this was just one of the photos. And my mom, I don't know why uh, she did this, but she ended up printing out my dad like a poster size version of this one with me in the red sweater, and it must have hung on my dad's wall at his house for I don't know 20 years. Every time I went there, I had to see my face on his wall. Yes, it is 1992. So 18 years old. Yep, I would have turned 18 in 1992. So 17 would have been 91. Aw, thank you, Grace. Okay, let me quit getting distracted because I get distracted. Let me just kind of look really quick at because I know we've gone over my accomplishments and stuff. So yeah, so I'll just go over them really quick. I did make a whole bunch of doctor's appointments, and uh I've done rheumatologist, and she's gonna refer some tests out because I did have some inflammation markers come up, but that's not surprising. So we just need to, I'm doing a hematologist next. And so once we get hematology back, then we'll put the findings together. They're just trying to figure out what autoimmune disorder I have. They think it's Hashimoto's, but it's not. That's not coming up in the test. I did have my first test for ADHD testing. So like I did the intake, and then I got to go on site to do a day, 4 hour testing because I'm just trying to get actually diagnosed. So I have ADA coverage as far as like Americans with Disabilities Act because like ADHD can very much affect your work life. So yeah, so I did that. Yep, and I did Sheldon's ultrasound, so I definitely need to update that. And oh, I did register with BNMI Music, and I don't see Harjarine on here, but she said it only took her a day or two to get her BMI Music for music publishing account. And my problem was is I put the wrong email address. So I got that sorted. And then I'm still looking forward to my celebrity carnival celebration in 2027 cruise. And that is actually like if anybody else ever watches Foodie's Vacation with Vicky, Foodie's Vacation is her channel. That is actually a big group cruise, but everybody's just booking all on their own. It's February 14th of 2027. So if anybody's interested in booking their own cabin and coming on board and being a part of the crew, uh, you can definitely do that. It's open to everybody. There's going to be a lot of content creators. So far there's about 50 different people going to be on it. And then these were some of my other habits that I was working on skipping the litter boxes every morning. I'm doing it every other day. Honestly, my cats have really gigantic litter boxes and then have a lot of them. So I don't need it to do every day. I have been better about giving Kevin his glaucoma medication every day before work. And I am taking out my trash one or sometimes two times a day to get in steps. Um, and my goal for February is 4,500 steps, and I'll go over that in just a second. I did manage to do almost all of it in January. I'm a little behind in February because of my injury. I am using my new planner and it's working out great. And then I am making myself schedules and it's really working out. So like my new stuff that I said I was going to do this year, I'm actually doing, which is making me feel like I'm accomplished. So I don't know if anybody else feels that when they do their things. Oh, going to Outback tonight. I'm jealous. Bye, Lynn. Have a great dinner. Oh, and then Brit's sharing her channel. So make sure you check out Brit's YouTube channel. And okay, so media assets. Amy, focus, focus. Sorry, ADHD here. Focus, focus, focus. Oh, steps. Okay, so let's start with steps. So this past week, uh, I was still really upset about Sheldon on Sunday and Monday, so a little blah, and I started ramping up on Tuesday. Wednesday, I was super busy. I think I worked a 10 or 12-hour day, and then I injured my neck. So then you can see like I barely moved the rest of the day. So I got in a total of 2,000 average steps for the week, which, okay, it is what it is. I just have to give myself grace that things were out of my control and just move on and move forward. And then for calorie intake, um, I actually did pretty good. I hit 1,349 calories, and my max to lose the pound and a half per week is 1,566. So it's actually 217 under per day. And it does ignore this Saturday where there's no calories because I took what's called a vacation day in my app. And so it's a setting that if I choose that I don't want to record my calories, I earn vacation days over time for tracking. So I just recorded a vacation day. And then the different colors are like kind of the variety foods. So green would be like all like fruits and vegetables, anything that's low sugar, low fat. And then yellow would be things like chicken or lean pork or potatoes, uh, other vegetables that may have a little more carbohydrates. And then the oranges are going to represent like, candy or pork, not pork, beef because it's got higher fat or fried foods or things like that. So, and they have like a limit of how much I'm supposed to be eating of each one. Obviously, green is what I'm supposed to strive for more in a day, but I noticed that over time, I'm definitely getting less red in my diet than I was when I started. But based on my calorie intake, I should have lost 1.93 pounds. But you know me, every time we do this, I'm always like, oh, look how much weight I'm supposed to be losing. And then it's like 0 or 1 pounds. But people, drum rolls, there's like 5 people who know this already because they're members and saw the video. But I started at 249 last week and weighed in on February 7th at 246 pounds. I lost 3 pounds. I don't know why or how, but I did. And so I am at 58 pounds down. And I think that deserves a special video. Uh, so in 58 weeks, or I have lost 58 pounds in 58 weeks exactly. So woohoo. So I can't believe that I actually lost that much weight. I am shocked, shooketh, as some people might say. Um, yeah, I'm really, really shocked. Now, this week has not been very good, and it's not because of calories. It's just something something in the water, as they say. I just have put on some water weight. And I know it's water weight because I'm not expending it out. I'm taking it in and it's not coming out. It's just staying. And it needs to go. Well, thank you, Britt. Yeah, goals are good. I love for myself that I've actually set my goals and I'm trying to hold myself accountable by showing everybody, oh, look, this is what I said I was going to do, and this is what I'm going to do in grace. Oh, oh, well, hello. Thank you for joining the live. You just in time for the weigh-in reveal. Oh, thank you, everybody. Yeah, can you believe I actually lost 3 pounds? It's shocking. I think there's been like maybe one other time that I've lost 3 pounds, and that's been pretty much it. Every other time it's been 1 or 0 or gain weight. It's actually I should look back. Hold on. Hold on, people. Let me look back and see how long it's been since I've actually gained on a weigh-in day. And of course, let me say that, and then this week I'll probably gain 3 pounds on my weigh-in day because that's how I roll. It has been since November 8th since I have gained any weight on a weigh-in day. So that would be all of November, including like Thanksgiving, Christmas, December, all of January. So 3 months that I haven't had a positive scale, which is amazing because it used to be like every 3rd or 4th week that I would have a gain. And of course, it was just all water weight. And that's probably what's going to happen this week, but whatever. It is what it is. And yep, love those surprise weeks. Woohoo! Fabulous, fabulous. Um, and thank you so much, Paul. Yeah, I can't believe it. Uh, and I'm excited for my cruise coming up because I go on my cruise and I get home and I'm up a pound or two, but then the very next week I usually drop like 4 or 5 pounds. So I'm usually under. I usually take a couple pounds off with the cruise. And Grace did that as well. On her last cruise, she ended up losing weight the week after she got back. And yes, Jenny, I do weigh myself every single day because I tend to gain weight easily and I tend to retain water. And so I'm always trying to keep track of that. And plus, sometimes if I didn't weigh myself on a daily basis, I would not know that I've lost weight during the week because uh, when you do your weigh-in day, like right at your shot day, that's usually your highest weight of the week. Funny enough. Uh, and so usually my lowest weigh-in days, which are true for this week as well, are usually Tuesday and Wednesday. And then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I start creeping back up a little. So yeah, so kind of weigh myself every day. And if I see a weight on the scale more than 2 days in the week, then that's the weight that I go with on weigh-in day. And I don't care what the scale says on weigh-in day because I know there's no way but look, right now I'm actually back up those 3 pounds that I lost. And it's all water because there is no way in heck that I put in 10,500 calories in my mouth uh, in the last 2 days because that's what it takes to physically gain that weight. I know it's all water because I've drank water after water, bottle, 16-ounce of water bottle after bottle, and it's just not coming out. And I can feel it in my legs. So uh I'm not gonna worry about it. It'll come out in the it'll come out in the end. It'll be a wash in the end. And yeah, gonna have to do new clothes shopping. Uh I actually did, and I have them sitting staring at me in my closet. They're all washed and ready to go. And so my hope is I do my last live stream the day after my birthday before the cruise on the 19th. And I hope to be able to put a video together of me trying on the dresses. I mean, with this little light that I've actually got a good enough light. And actually, like, it looks like I've got a good enough light back there, but I just don't want to. I think it'd be difficult to try them on because in my living room, I'm sitting right next to a big giant window that I don't have covered. So, and there's a hotel across the street. So if I like step out of frame to change my dress, I'm going to be changing right in front of a whole hotel of people. Not that they don't do that anyways. There's some people that go there just to be exhibitionists, honestly, especially around holidays like New Year's, Valentine's Day. So yeah, so it's really interesting. But yeah, I may do a pre-recorded video when I do my packing video, but I have some great dresses because I'm going on Virgin. So I've got my like they look like little ruby slippers. I got some red dresses. I've got some nightgowns that can be worn as dresses, but they're just really cute. Lots of hearts. Oh no, I forgot we have a town meeting. Oh no. Bye, Jenny. Never mind, you're here. Hey, Coach Mean Reen, nice to see you. Um, let's see. And oh yes, so definitely cruise outfits. I got a lot of really nice cruise outfits. I do have to say that like their sizing, I'm noticing that their sizing for 2X is a little bit less consistent, that some of the stuff is running a lot smaller than what I expected. So some of it's a little tight. And also too, like when I get into the smaller sizes, like, okay, my chest does go down, but not that much. And so the smaller they make the dress, the smaller they make the chest. And dresses and clothing are made for people with C cup, and that doesn't work for us larger ladies. Oh, well, thank you, Candace. Yeah, so I'll definitely show them off. I think I paid maybe about $25 a dress. I always get them at Bloom Chic. That's BLOOMCHIC. Uh, their shipping can take a little while sometimes because it does come right from a factory overseas. Some stuff they do have quick ship, which comes from a warehouse in the US already. But yeah, I really just love the variety of dresses that they have, and like 99.9% of them have pockets. And most of them are just wash and wear. You throw them in the washer, you can just hang them up to dry and no wrinkles, and just roll them up in a ball and throw them in your suitcase and you're good to go. And Pam Marsh says, I weigh in every morning, but Wednesday is my official day. Yeah, so Saturday is supposed to be my official day because that's when I started my weight loss journey, was on a Saturday. But it is what it is. Sizes are crazy. I can wear an 8 and a size 2 jeans coming from an 18. So, okay, so let me tell you a story about last time I lost a bunch of weight. Last time I started, did a drastic weight loss journey. I was started at 256 and I was down to about 180 pounds. So that was 56, 66, about 76, almost 80 pounds that I lost. And I had some pants in my closet at 256 that I was wearing that were 18s. So I went to Macy's to buy jeans. And when I was trying on the jeans, they were all a size 18 and they were all really uncomfortable. And I don't think they felt like they fit right, and they just weren't hanging right. And like, I cannot tell you how bad that was for my mental health to lose 80 pounds over 8 months and then walk in the store and put on the same size pants that I was wearing. Oh, I was so frustrated. Um, and I don't think it was that much longer after that that I kind of went off the diet, because it really broke my spirit, because I didn't feel like I'd made any progress, even though when I look back at pictures, I had really made a lot of progress. But it really, like, little things like that can break you when you're so kind of fragile, because you're in this weight loss hamster wheel of constantly dieting, constantly working out, doing everything and anything to lose weight, and it never coming off. And if it does, it doesn't stay off, because you have to stay on the hamster wheel consistently. But then you're always thinking about food, and you're always exhausted because you can't understand how the person standing next to you stays so thin and they don't ever think about food, and they could care less about eating. And you're like, oh my God, I just want food. I just want food. I just want food. I just want to eat what I want when I want to eat it. And I don't want to think about it. And like the mental burden of that. Oh my God, I'm so glad I don't have that anymore. It is so fabulous. And then Jenny says, I think each brand tends to be different too. Absolutely. Also, different styles. Yeah, I do have a little trouble with sleeves too, because obviously, larger arms, they have gone down a lot, but I hate it when they put elastic in sleeves and then they just cut right in you. Yep, and don't forget to show some love, people, and hit that like button. It shows YouTube that you like my live stream and will push it out to more people. Um, Breast cancer survivor. I had reconstruction with implants, so I get bigger when I lose weight. I can see that. Yeah. I guess I'm kind of lucky that even when I've lost weight, I've never really gone down in cup size. I've kind of gone up from like a D to a double D as my band size has shrunk. So I was never one of those people that really, really lost their chest when they lost weight. Some people really do because they don't just carry breast tissue, they carry the regular fat in your body in that area. And oh, that reminds me. Yeah, Mariella, that it's right. It just totally messed with my head. Uh yeah, now I don't care about the size. It's just a matter like, can I get it on my body and does it look good on my body? And then Patty says, my next cruise in early May, I'll be shopping Talbot's clearance and hoping it's the right size. Yeah, that's the trouble was I really wasn't sure what size to order because my 4X's were way too big. And then some of my 3X's were really loose. So I ordered some 2X's and they're just a smidge tight. But because I'm pretty broad for someone who's short, I'm kind of broad because I carry a decent amount of weight in the outside of my arm, which makes it even broader. And then my chest is broad. And then I have a D cup. So that just things are meant for a C. But if any of you guys watch EC Travels, I think is the name of it. It is a YouTube channel with a husband and wife, and she just recently started Zepbound probably a year ago. I'm going to see if I can find them. But they do mainly cruising, but she actually had some pretty large chest going on. And then since she has lost weight, I was shocked at how much I was shocked at how much she lost in her chest. Let me see if I can. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know if you've ever watched, it's EECC Travels. But if you go back and look at their older videos, at least a year ago, and look at the difference in her, you'll see what I mean. Like some women lose a lot in the chest, and a lot of women, but then some women don't. Um, but yeah, I was shocked at how much lately that she has lost. Okay, let's see. So breathe relaxing music videos. You're a week 26 and lost 33 pounds. Congratulations. That is amazing. And thank you for sharing your channel. Make sure you share your channel. So hashtag 4cats. But this is if you want to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. But I think most everybody that I'm seeing is subscribed already to my channel. Um, let's see. Okay, so we're almost at quite an hour, and Marcia has not fallen asleep. I was waiting for her to fall off the chair because I think it's funny because she does it all the time. I'll actually be sitting in the chair with her, and she will fall asleep, and she'll either follow me or she'll hit the floor. She is crazy. Oh, so it's telling me add hand gestures. Turn on reactions to express yourself with a hand gesture. Oh, so I guess I need to do that because I know that some other people who use Macs when they're live streaming can do things like a V and get confetti or do a heart and they'll get a heart or thumbs up and then things will pop up behind them. But I have media assets that I do that with. I have little overlays. If I can find it. Oh, my mouse is going the opposite direction. Let's see. Let's see if this works. Nope, that is background. That is the wrong thing. Hold on. There we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's supposed to overlay over me. Hold on. Interesting. That's supposed to just go right over me and not cover me up. I don't know why it's covering me up. Weird. It used to work. Maybe it's a weird setting that has changed, but it used to work. Oh well. Those crazy things. So, does anybody else have any more questions for me? Oh, yeah, good to see you. Thanks for sharing. Oh, so what am I plugging? Because I don't remember. ADHD brain people. So are you two doing an interview together? I know that I'm going to be on with Mary Ella sometime in March. I just ran out of time in February because of all the cat craziness, work craziness, and my vacation coming up. So I'd rather like be able to have the time to do a video with Mary Ella's when I'm not crazy busy. Uh, where do I get my ready sushi rice? Oh, so the nishiki rice, I get that. I don't think I have a photo of it here to show you. But that was in, I think I had that in one of the member only videos that I did. I get that from either the Japanese grocery store, I get it from Wegmans. So any of the regular grocery stores, most of them have it. And it's usually in the aisle with the Asian, the Japanese food. Um, I'm still waiting, Mary Ella. Somebody tell me, what am I plugging? I don't mind sharing. Um, Hi, Dina. So you're cruising next September to Japan from Vancouver. Oh, that is amazing. You don't know what to do about your shots. Just take them with you. If you're taking Zepbound, which I think you said you are, you can have it unrefrigerated for 21 days. Um, but you can refrigerate it and you can take ice packs with you and you can take that through security. And then when you get on the ship, or before you get on the ship, you need to contact them and say that you need a medical fridge because you need to keep it uh, it says on the box. It says on the medication. So look at the temperature that it needs to be set to and then call the cruise line and say, "Hey, I have medicine that needs to be kept at this temperature. Does your refrigerator in the room do that? Or can you provide me with a medical fridge?" And they will provide you with a medical fridge. It's equivalent to like needing to take insulin with you. So yeah, so just make sure that you get some ice packs, but do not put your medication right on the ice because you don't want it to freeze. And so make sure that you're going to be bringing what, one, two, so that's like 10 doses with you. So get yourself, I know the downsized. So if you look up downsize.org or the downsized channel, they have a link for a travel pack for the medication. And I've also seen some lunch boxes that you can put in the freezer that have ice packs like built into them, where you put the whole lunch box in the freezer and then the next day you load it up with your stuff and then take it with you. So you should have more than enough time to get from your home and on the cruise ship and get your medicine in the fridge. Now remember, like you can take a vial out and it can be out for 21 days, but once it's out, do not re-refrigerate it. And this is directly from Eli Lilly's. I think I have, um, I don't have it over here, but I have a flyer that I do want to show everybody that came with the medication last time I got it, but it tells you how to store it. So yeah, so that's all you need to do. So just be a little prepared and just take it with you. But yeah, I wouldn't suggest taking a holiday from the medication. But if for some reason you feel like, oh, well, I don't want it suppressing my appetite as much, depending on like if you're taking the vials or if you're taking the pens, maybe just space it out an extra couple of days. That's the only thing that I would recommend. I wouldn't recommend not taking it at all. But like if you do, some people just prefer not to have as much suppression while they're traveling, so just spread it out instead of going every 7 days, maybe every 10 days, because then towards the end of the week, you'll start getting hungrier. So that's really good. Yeah. So, yeah, Jenny. So once it's out, it's still okay for 21 days. Now, compounded, if you've got compounded, you need to call the company you got your compounded from. Uh, so yeah, so make sure that you call your compounded pharmacy and ask them the rules on your compounded medication because it is going to be different than the manufacturer medication. Yes, Grace, I am saying that cabin fridges may not keep your medication at the right temperature. Uh, it depends on your medication, so you just need to read the box. Uh, and I don't have mine handy to be able to tell you what the temperature is. But most of the refrigerators in cruise lines now have a warning sticker that says this is a cooler and it's not meant for food storage and it's not meant for medication storage. Now, they may actually be cool enough to refrigerate uh, Zepbound. So you just have to check, just Google. I just Googled like Royal Caribbean and it told me what temperature the refrigerators were at. Uh, but I didn't refrigerate mine last time because I wasn't on there long enough. But it shouldn't hurt it, especially if you're only on there for a week. It doesn't matter, right? Because it could have been kept at room temperature. It just can't be like above like 70 or 75 degrees. Um, oh, so you order the extra Zepbound by contacting your doctor or pharmacy and saying, "Hey, I'm going away and I need extra medication with me," and then they can get that for you. Yeah, if you've been shoving your pen in there, it's fine. It's going to keep it cool. It's just not. It may not keep it at refrigerated, but does it matter because it's less than 21 days? Oh, Brit's going live soon. Ooh, fantastic, fantastic. And Alonda has a live on February 15th at 6 p.m. Oh, that's right, Alonda. I remember seeing that. So on February 15th at 6 p.m., you're going to be doing live with Alonda. I haven't chatted with her in a little while. I do watch her content. So yeah, so definitely make sure you remind me next week too, because my live will be uh oh no, we won't be having another live before then. But yeah, so everybody just remember that Alonda, Alonda's 180, I think is her channel name. Uh, so she's going to be on the live with Mariella 360, which is great. I need maybe to ask my doctor to order more. Yes, yes. Ask your doctor. Now, most of us, like I order a month at a time, which is uh, 30 days, but I always order early. So I always have 60 days on hand. So just ask them and just tell them, hey, I need X amount. Figure out how many weeks that you need with you, and then also make sure you have enough that when you get home, have dosages waiting for you at home. So when you get home, you have time to order more. So don't come home to no medication and then go, oh, it's shot day and I don't have my medication. So yeah, so just be mindful of that. And I should do a video on this, on reminding everybody what to do when you travel with taking Zepbound or Mounjaro or Ozempic. I should get all the stuff together because I love my numbers. Okay, well, it has been just at an hour, everybody. So it is time for me to go and put my salmon dinner in the oven. And maybe if I'm brave enough, I'll record it. But honestly, folks, I eat the most boring stuff. I think I'm just gonna be having salmon with roasted yellow squash because that's what I've got. I ate my strawberries for lunch, so I may have some grapes and maybe crack open an orange. And Grace, do it. Marsha. Yep, Marsha. But yeah, so maybe I'll record it because I love to make a brown sugar lemon pepper salmon, which sounds weird, but I ate that when I was in Alaska one time, and it was the most glorious thing ever. So I tend to make that. Oh, and then Grace is having fun with her emojis. Yeah, don't forget, people, if you want access to these fancy emojis like Grace, is putting in the chat. Just become a member of the channel. I think my base one starts at 99 cents a month, and it does include access to the emojis, and it does not always include access to some of my member only videos, but it depends on what it is. If it's just like a food video, then everybody will get access to it. But if it's like a super secret, you're getting a early weigh-in result, then I usually save that for the higher tier members. So, okay, great. I will go do that. I will go uh, beat my cat because he's probably doing something evil. I don't know what Malibu is doing behind me. See him right there. And yes, that is a table, people. That is a dining table, but I do not eat at my dining table. That is, for my purposes, that is a laundry folding table. That is the only reason I don't get rid of that table, because it is in the way. Because I have a bar. If I wanted chairs, I could put a bar up there, but I don't eat in my kitchen. I sit in my chair because it's just me. And I yeah, I fold laundry on that table. That is all. That is the only reason I have that. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, have a great week, everybody. I am looking forward to a fantastic weekend. My friends are in town or coming in town from Philadelphia, and it is my birthday month. None of them share February with me. And so we're probably going to have a party and some games, and I probably get to pick what we eat for dinner. So that should be a lot of fun. Yeah, so yeah, so keep us, yeah, definitely. So keep us posted if you're paying for the vials. You should be able to easily order more. Trust me, Lily is not shy about letting you get vials, because I have 6 vials in my fridge and my next order is coming on Monday. So they are not shy about letting you have extra vials. So, yep, have an amazing weekend, everybody, and we'll see you again the day after my 52nd birthday. Woo hoo hoo! Thank you so much, Jenny, for happy birthday month. Yes, 58 pounds lighter. Woohoo! So I've got 2 more pounds. I have 3 weigh-ins to get 2 pounds off my body, people. We need to do this. And then you know what happens when I get 60 pounds down is I put on my blue dress. We remember the blue dress, don't we? Hold on, let me see if I have it in my, oh, I don't have it in my thing. Oh, I do. We remember the blue dress, people. I get to put on the blue dress and update this to 244 pounds. So, yeah. So it is almost time for a blue dress update. Yeah, so I can't wait. Okay, everybody, I will quit saying that I'm going and I will go. So have a great evening. It's been a great one. Thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate you. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to come back after the live stream and leave a comment. Share your YouTube channel. Make sure you hit #4cats. And also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And also, if you're interested in cruise content, make sure you check out If You Seek Amy K. Only 80 hours to go to 4,000 hours. So, yep. So thank you so much. Yep. Blue dress transformation. Woohoo! Can't wait. Good night. Good night. Good night. Thank you. And have a great evening. Bye-bye.
I've cried in silence, but I'm done with that. Now I rise with rhythm, even imagine that. Strong legs, brave heart, I'm building my pace. Dancing through the chaos, finding my grace. 100